think that planet Earth is the only planet that has life? Well, this is a very taboo topic and controversial topic because most of the people think it's really interesting to know that if there's life in another planet. So many people in planet Earth has affirmed that they have been in touch with aliens and with that kind of things, but nobody can prove it. So this is why it's a really controversial topic. Through history, there have been proofs.
You said that everybody says that they have had some kind of contact?
No, people in this, like normal people.
Okay, not everybody.
No, not everyone. Normal people have said that they have had contact with aliens, but they can't prove it. Through history, there have been proofs that ancient cultures have been in contact with something extraterrestrial. There's proofs like the statues in Monte Alban and some hieroglyphics in the Egyptians. And another thing that fits more this controversial topic is all the secret stuff that the U.S. government has kept with them, like secret information and secret areas reserved for the research of the extraterrestrial life. Well,
Okay, first of all, we need to know what the word alien means. The word alien means that a foreigner person, doesn't matter if this comes from outside of Earth, it may be like, if we go to the United States, we're an alien to them. Yeah, that's the word in the dictionary. But the word great alien means the extraterrestrial guys that come to Earth, supposedly. So, there are many people that had claimed to see aliens, but we don't really know if that's true. I'm going to tell you a story about a girl named Jill. She said that when she was sleeping, something caught her. She was dreaming about something random, totally random, and then she said she saw a guy looking through her eyes and like communicating with like waves or something like that. And she claims that those waves are light energy, and that's the way aliens communicate throughout the universe. And then she said that they're monitoring us because long time ago they came here and they supposedly, that's how we are created, supposedly, an alien theory. They came here and they, I don't know how it happened, but like we developed, and our DNA supposedly has hidden alien abilities. Some of them abilities they connected to yoga and to all the energy stuff that guys do, but not everyone has that ability, right? Yeah, that's abduction, but I'm talking about energy abduction. People have wrong idea about abduction. Abduction can be physical or like through energy. I think through energy is a very more believable. Also, we have these strange marks in the cornfields. They all over the world, but to be honest, I don't think they're made from aliens. I think that people create this with machines, and I don't know. I just think it's beautiful art. I don't think they're like real alien machines that landed over there. There are a lot of conspiracy theories that say that the United States been holding a lot of ideas or, I don't know, technologies, and that leads us to one thing, Area 51. What is Area 51? Area 51 is a base located near Las Vegas, Nevada, and this base no supposedly, was an Air Force station in the Cold War times. It was used to develop new aircrafts for bombing and war, what else? But since there was a very controversial alien crash in Roswell, I think? Roswell, yeah. And they supposedly found an alien in a ship. Since that event, there's been a lot of theories that in Area 51 there have been developing alien technologies, such as traveling through time, new chemical bombs, and spaceships. But not spaceships as itself. It's like aircrafts to war between countries.
Well, now I'm going to explain some theories about aliens. One of the main theories that it's like putting topic is the ancient astronauts or ancient aliens. This theory is about aliens that came in prehistory or way before, and they taught us humans how to build our languages, our how to write, and several stuff. So one example is the Chichen Itza pyramid. It said that it's like if you go to Chichen Itza, their stairs are like too little. So there is a theory that aliens will build this place because their stairs are too little for a human feet to climb. Another theory is the Men in Black. These are supposedly men or aliens, supposedly, that came here to like erase everything people say or see in aliens. They are people who have contact with these Men in Black tend to say that they threaten them to say nothing, or they also like erase their memory for short periods of time. And also they describe them like very short men with a dark complex. And these, well, everything is a theory, right? In conclusion, we cannot say if aliens do exist or not, because everything that we've been saying, it's a theory. People think about this, if it's real or not. We cannot say if people are lying or not. And if they take photos, they alter them or everything. So that's it.
Just have questions?
No questions. During the presentation.
Question and answer.
Okay, one comment if you have a really excellent comment, Rodolfo. You want to? Okay.
No, he just wanted to know the meaning.
Okay. What is it?
And question and answers.
Okay. I had said before the other day that, okay, so we don't extend so much, okay? Just if you had a quick question during the presentation, okay? So.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.